Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of our Be a Pro career here in NHL 25. If you missed the first episode, make sure you go check it out. We have officially signed with our first NHL team, the Vegas Golden Knights. We simmed through the Memorial Cup. We were given a random draft order, and thankfully, the Vegas Golden Knights took a chance on the young goaltender, giving us an opportunity in the big leagues. Looking forward to getting started. It's kind of funny how it all worked out. 2 years in a row now, we not only find ourselves in the Western Conference, but we're also landed in the Pacific Division. Obviously last year with the LA Kings, and this year now with the Vegas Golden Knights. So kind of funny how that worked out, but I'm looking forward to getting started, putting on the new jersey and working with this organization. I was going to record the final preseason game that we were starting, but I ended up just simulating it. It doesn't really change a whole heck of a lot. We're still the backup goalie. We knew that was the case. I think the difference is we could have been like 70 overall instead of 69. You gain a little bit of brownie points with your coach, but we knew we're going to be the backup goaltender. That's where we're at. So I'd rather get into some, regular season starts where the points matter, the stats start adding up, and I'm excited to dive in. So obviously we're not starting the first game, so we're going to go ahead and start simulating until the coach decides to put us in. Usually it's about 2, 3, sometimes even 4 or 5 games before we get the nod, but unfortunately lost that first opener against Colorado. Let's see if they can bounce back against the Blues. They do in fact bounce back, so 1-1 now. You love to see that. And it actually looks like the coach might be giving us the nod against the Anaheim Ducks. Now, what's funny about that, if you missed the first episode, it's the only game we've played is against the Ducks in the preseason. So we ended up losing, spoiler alert, so maybe a little bit of a redemption match here, giving us an opportunity with the big boys in front of us. We obviously had a bit of a AHL versus AHL lineup. We didn't really have anybody in front of us. But yeah, I'm excited to go after them again. Regular season this time, trying to show the coach that we got what it takes. And we're going to throw in that star response. So, and I mean, first star response of the campaign, and he already says we're getting too cocky. So unfortunately, it might not always work out the way we want, but talked about it in the first episode. Usually I kind of stick with the team elements, but I want a bit more of a star approach, so to speak, kind of be a little bit more of that mindset and build up a brand likability. It's going to hurt my heart because I don't like using those options. It's not something that I think any rookie would ever choose, but alas, we're here. So we're going to have a couple of conversations here, one with the reporter. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and say that stick with the star, stick with the plan, even if it doesn't work out. What do we got here? I'm a great player. I describe myself as a future Calder winner. Now, that's a bit bold because even if I have an unbelievable season as a rookie goaltender, I don't know if I can get my stats high enough to matter. The way this game does it with the rookie skaters, it simulates somebody's going to pop off. It's probably pretty hard. So we'll stay with the star response. But I'm also not going to be a dick. Like, I'm not going to act out to the media. Like, we'll be a star mentality, but we'll still be respectful for the most part. So we'll just promise a win here. Obviously, we have the coaches challenge already. A win just adds on to that. And I mean, look at that hair. My God, those are some luscious locks. For whatever reason, they added a whole new hair mechanic into this game. Or physics, rather. I don't know why. I don't know why that was their focus, but we're going to enjoy it. We're going to love it. It's a lot of fun. And we're going to point it out every time we see it. And yes, the classic, hey, I'm your biggest fan. Derek Staubitz here saying, favorite new player. It seems like the outcome's the same. Play on this team for 5 years, you get the X-ray reward. So we're going to say there's a new star in town, and we're going to gain a follow on social media. So our biggest fan now is now following all of our socials. So you love to see it. Doesn't really impact the gameplay at all. That should be the last of our interviews, if I remember correctly. Think it is. Yes, it is. So there we go. We are finally getting between the pipes for a regular season matchup. Ducks, Vegas Golden Knights. Looking forward to it. A little bit of redemption. Like I said, we unfortunately lost that game in overtime. It was super close. Couple mix-ups. We only have 3 training hours. I know I've said that glove is so important. That glove low and stick low. But honestly, was looking at my stats, I think vision's just a little too low right now. So I think we're going to hop in and throw in some training for our vision. Just try and get that closer to 80. Being able to see pucks is, sure, having bad glove and blocker side is important. But if you can't see the dang puck, it don't matter anyway. So, all right, I think that's it. Without further delay, let's go ahead and dive into our first matchup here in our brand new career. And boy, oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, can I tell you how excited I am to be playing this game again. We're going to go ahead and rock the alternate threads. Oh, one more thing I want to point out is last video I had touched on that I thought the color looked a little off, a little saturated, a little washed out. Well, I do think that the color is slightly different between NHL 24 and NHL 25. It was most likely from my end specifically. When I moved my PlayStation back to my computer, I think that it changed the resolution. So I've changed that back. It should look a little better. It will look different than NHL 24, so don't fret. That's just the way it is. But it should look a little bit more colorful in this video compared to the last. But that's enough of that. I can't wait any longer. We got the big boys in front of us. Like I said, it's a whole new lineup against the Ducks this time. We'll make sure that our controller is set properly. I really wish they had these defaulted off instead of on, but it is what it is. Everything's all set. Let's head out to Las Vegas, Nevada for our first official regular season matchup against the Ducks. And there you have it, a moment that he will never forget right before his first official NHL game. What do you guys think of the Vegas jerseys? As somebody who's not biased one way or the other, I actually think that all three of their jerseys, the home, away, and alternate, are all really nice colors and very clean. And then you mix in the new golden shiny helmet that they have in this game, Warrior pads with the black, red, and gold. Everything's looking mighty fine for the goaltender here. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. The light show at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada is underway. We get center stage for our first look at the kids' new team. Between the pipes to start this one. Let's hope the boys in front of us can get off to a good start. It starts with Jack Eichel taking the face-off. And he'll win that one cleanly back to Pietrangelo. Mark Stone now captain against, once again, the newly minted captain, Rakto Gudas. Oh, actually, he's not on the ice there. Oh, he is. Yeah, he is. Rakto Gudas with the C. Oh, my lord. I don't mean to make fun of the guy, but, like, how the heck is he the captain? There's a good shot of us looking on our new home for the next few years. T-Mobile, one of those venues that just is iconic since it entered. Mark Stone now in the corner. Looks back to Hurdle. Hurdle back to Pietrangelo, who gets a shot onto Dostal. Stone pressuring Rakto Gudas. Gets that one up to Fabry. Fabry through the neutral zone, loses it to Eichel. Well, we have a moment at the start of this game. Again, as always, thank you guys for all the love and support on the first episode. I don't know what it is about these NHL games, but you guys crush it every single time. And I thank you guys. Here we go. A break now for Eichel. And he gets that poked off his stick from Dostal. Opportunity now. Theodore winds up. Yeah, I can't tell you how excited I am to be back on NHL. I am really excited for 25. You know, I think there's a lot of stuff going around the internet about this game right now in a negative limelight, and I think a lot of it's warranted. But as I mentioned, I'm not going to sit here and rag on the game. I'm going to try and pinpoint things that I like about it. And I said it in the first one. I'm not lying to you guys. I think offline is in a really good spot. The AI specifically, like, yes, the gameplay looks very similar to 24, but the AI for offline works very well. And I say offline because the online does not. But it's just the subtle things. Like, watch how your AI positions themselves. You'll see an AI defender get a glimpse of an opportunity and just dive into the neutral zone, through the neutral zone into like a scoring position, and your forwards will look for them. They'll look to make the play. And it's not just the defenseman standing at the blue line not doing anything. No, they'll cheat in and find open space, and the forwards will try and get it to them. They'll position their body in a way that gives them a lethal scoring opportunity. The edge work, the plays, the positioning. It's very subtle, but it is noticeable, and I really like it, and I'm excited for this playthrough. But you guys make it all possible. Like I said, you're the reason why I love making these videos. Here we go, behind the net now for Killorn. Killorn gets the puck back from Carlson and takes a shot. We got our first shot of our career, and we make the save. Pietrangelo down deep. He gets in from Barbashev. Back to Pietrangelo. We got some cycling work now here. A lot of passes, quick passes from the Vegas team. Theodore now into a scoring chance, and I mean, it's not pretty, but we'll take the 1-0 lead. That was like 17 passes in the matter of 2 seconds. But it'll be the defenseman Shea Theodore. And what did I just talk about? The boys are getting involved. The forwards are looking for him, and he gets all the time and space he needs. And he'll throw that puck on net, and I think that the man that was battling with Mark Stone there gets his stick on it and gets it down, and unfortunately for Dostal, it changes direction and just squeaks in on that far left corner. It's a garbage goal, it's a sloppy goal, but it is a goal nonetheless. Barbashev and Pietrangelo with the assists, and we have a comfortable 1-0 lead early in this period, which kind of relieves some of the pressure from us. And make that 2-0 as Colasar comes in, finds a Hanifin streaking in, and I mean, okay, I know like every time in these games when I say something it tends to happen, but how about me calling this? That is Noah Hanifin streaking down right there. He jumps in, sees the opportunity from Colasar. Colasar turns to his edges, finds Hanifin, and that's a beautiful shot to beat Dostal, and we got a 2-0 hockey game. I mean, look at this. You never saw this in NHL 24. You just never did. Show me a clip of that happening in 24 where the defensemen were that aggressive when you have high pressure in the opposite zone. They would always just be at the blue line looking like a pylon. Unbelievable stuff there from Colasar. Even better from Noah Hanifin to trickle in. 2-0 early lead now against the Ducks. And I mean, we're not done. Anaheim's going to have to wake up here if they don't want this getting out of control. There's a good shot. We'll make an even better save. And he took a big hit in the middle there. It seems to be okay. Gets up slowly. I will say, I do love the scoreboard a lot. I think when a goal happens, they need to show the goal scorer and the assist people a lot longer. I know they're trying to get through it to show the clock again, but if it's only going to flash for less than a second, you're not even able to read all of the data before it flashes away. So a nice scoreboard. Love it. Maybe tweak the goal scorers and points getters a little bit longer. And I mean, I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. Colasar is our best player, our third line tough guy. Second goal of the season now for Keegan Colasar. The big man comes in, holds up. Cam Fowler goes to the right, or the left, I guess. He shoots to the right, and he finds another goal for the Vegas Golden Knights. And I mean, Dostal does not look good right now. He really does not look comfortable in net. And Rakto Gudas getting the hit on a Colasar after the fact. We got a 3-0 lead at the exact 10-minute mark of the first period. And I mean, could these boys be setting me up for success any harder? My goodness, you love to see that. Yeah, I think this playthrough is going to be a nice, different approach than we saw last year. Obviously, we joined LA, and I absolutely loved playing there. But we joined at a time when in-game the team was ready to make a whole bunch of moves. We saw it at the trade deadline, trading away Kopitar. We got rid of the captain. We got rid of a whole bunch of vets and kind of took in some new young names. We made a run for the playoffs after I became the starting goaltender, but it was still too little too late. Then in the second season, we were the official starter. A lot of new bodies. Didn't end great with all the bugs in the game, but now we're joining the Vegas Golden Knights that, pending any extreme issues, we should be fighting for a playoff spot for the foreseeable future. So it might be hard to challenge for a starting position here in our early career, just given the fact that they already have some really good goalies. Aiden Hill should probably still be the man to beat. But we're gonna give it our best. Every opportunity we get in net, we're gonna make the most of and see if we can't make the decision a little bit more difficult on the coach. As that puck slides through. Only 3 shots now for Anaheim. This has been total domination by the team in front of us, the boys in black and gold. Face off here to our left. Tied up his man, but it's going to be Anaheim who comes in, but Barbashev will walk out with that puck and get it up to Holtz. Holtz now gets it back to Carlson. William Carlson with a shot on net and a good save there by Dostal finally. Tyson Berry. He'll find Ryan Strome. Up to Troy Terry, who has a bit of a move, and that is a good poke check from behind. I'm not sure who that was. Don't think that was Carlson. I think that was actually Hanifin, who just got a stick on that puck just before he shot to tip that one up. Big blast from the point. We'll hang on to that one. 3-0 with 6:05 in the first period. My, oh my, what a start to our hockey career here. You love it. I love this so much. I'm so happy to be back, guys. A long summer waiting for this game. Carlson wins the faceoff cleanly. It's Hannafin. Hannafin across to White Cloud. White Cloud skating up, gets pushed off the puck by Fabry. A pretty good little aggressive play in the neutral zone. Strome now. He gets bumped off the puck. And a physical game happening here in Nevada. Hannafin walks in. This is unbelievable. These plays are so fun to watch. I mean, we're making them look bad right now. But that is such a fun play. Gets the puck on net. Unfortunately, it looks like Barry didn't have his stick properly in his hand. And it's going to be Ivan Barbashev right in front with Dostal spreading like an eagle. I mean, at this point, you got to get the poor guy out of there. You got to get the poor guy out of there. It has been 4 goals in the opening frame of this game. Barbashev with 2 from Hannafin and Holtz. Unbelievable stuff in our first game. 13 shots to 4. This is a young goaltender's dream. I mean, it really is. You get thrown into a game against a team that just beat you in the preseason. You want redemption. It's your first NHL start ever. And the boys are giving you a 4-0 cushion in the first period. I mean, you would have told me that against any team, I would have taken that. Here we go, Mark Stone now. Winding up, gets absolutely smothered along the boards from Rakto Gudis. Fowler now, trying to find space in the neutral zone. He does, gets it across to Zegras. And that's another nifty little play. Please don't lose the puck in front of me. 2 shots there from Zegras. Able to hold our ground, just hug that post. Stone under pressure now from Killorn, Alex Killorn. Here we go, Gudis now, full pressure, and it's the captain, Rakto Gudis, sending it all the way down the frickin' ice. Oh, I gotta stop. You guys probably hate me how I'm ragging on him, but I just think it's too funny. Killorn now. Like, he might be the lowest rated captain in NHL, EA NHL history. And another big save as we turn over the puck to 2 Ducks there. Able to make that save and just hang on for dear life. Ooh, these hits are looking dangerous. You got to be careful here. You don't want to get an injury this early into the season. 8-1 faceoffs now as Carlson steps in. Can he make it 9-1? He does cleanly. White Cloud up to Hannafin. Hannafin to Barbashev. Barbashev has a step. He's got 2 on his stick already. Finds it across and... No! That was unbelievable by Holtz. Like, these plays are so fun to watch. This is unbelievable. You have a give and go from computers? When does that ever happen? What a play, and finally a gorgeous save by Dostal. More importantly, to stop the bleeding before going into the intermission. A give and go between Holtz and Barbashev. He's looking for the Hattie. He has it on his stick and gets absolutely robbed. And we will head to the intermission. 4-0 Vegas. What a period. What a series of plays. Every play there we did was just beautiful to watch. And that's just the difference between 24 and 25. I'll say it again. The subtle differences are all these unique plays that the AI learning are teaching them in this game. You can't deny it. It's there in front of us. I'm loving it. All right, period number 2 here. Hope you guys enjoyed that first one. It's a good look at what's to come. Domination in that period by Vegas. Let's see how the Ducks respond. Another face-off win there. Absolutely cleaning them out. Eichel now. Looks for open ice. Gets that stolen away by Cam Fowler. Gudis now up to Strome. Gets rubbed off the puck, and here we go. Can Stone find the man? He gets it behind the net to Eichel. Eichel now. Returns the favor, but it's kicked away to Fabry. Fabry now. Through the neutral zone. He gets it across to Strome, who finds open space. And the puck's going to be behind, but that's a new animation. I don't think I've ever leaned back to catch it in front of me like that. We'll take that for sure. A nice little shift there from the Strome line. That's what they need. They need to get back in. I mean, I don't want them to, but I would also not like just a 10-0 game and make it boring. There's a face-off win. Second of the game now for Ryan Strome. Fowler. We're absolutely fishing. Oh my lord, what did my guy just do? Lost track of the puck and just starts barrel rolling. Eichel now back in front to Stone. And oh, it's Gibson in net. I didn't even realize they pulled him. Did they pull him for the second, or was those last few saves Gibson? It may have been John Gibson. Oh, no. I mean, that's what you need to do. That poor guy was left out to lunch on all of those plays. Here we go. Eichel now. Wins the faceoff back to Pietrangelo. Stone caressing the blue line there very, very carefully. And that's a nice play in front. And, I mean, Gibson's looking awfully fine here to start this second period. Couple big saves. Stone now. Gets that to Eichel, back to Stone, and Gibson, another big save. I love looking around. Obviously, we have the Gila Monster. His name is officially Chance. Chance the Gila Monster makes absolute sense being in Vegas and all. A whiff of a shot there from Pietrangelo sends the Ducks back out, clearing the high-pressure situation. Theodore gets rocked. Vetrano now. Behind the net, gets it over to Zegras. Zegras looking for open ice, but he gets pinched along the wall by Carlson. Back in front, a dangerous play, but Holtz is there to clear it. Keep an eye on Barbashev. 2 goals in this game, looking for a hat trick. Frankie Vetrano through the neutral zone. Loses the puck, and it'll be Pietrangelo who picks it up. So some good back checking here from both the forwards and the defensive core. Not letting them get anywhere, but just like that, a turnover with the referee right in my wheelhouse. Luckily, that didn't hit him and go in. And a play from behind the net. And I got to say, the Ducks do that a lot. I've played 2 games against them, 1 preseason, 1 regular season. And they are very, very fond of going down deep past the goal line and then either bringing it back in front or finding an open man with a pass. It's not quite a cross crease, but it's like that deep play, like right where the puck is now, throwing it in front. And they usually have a man there, so we'll definitely have to watch for that play. Full pressure relief now as Holtz, who's exhausted, will skate this out. I don't think he's going to be able to do much with it. He probably needs to skate to the bench right away. Does not. And now we got some action and life in the legs of the Ducks players. Thomas Hertl. Eichel behind the net, pinched off there. But it'll be Hertl who helps him back in front to Stone, who gives it to Eichel. Maybe 1 too many passes. Fabry will skate this one out. Fabry to Troy Terry. Stretch out to make that save. I think it may have been going wide anyway, but we'll definitely hold on to that one and get a whistle. So up to 13 shots, nearly halfway through the second period. It's pretty average. I've definitely had higher shot games. Here we go. Hertl with a burst of speed. He finds Eichel. Eichel in on the stick of Hertl, and I mean, Gibson is playing really well for the Ducks. Another clean play there, executed down perfectly by the Golden Knights forwards, but it's, once again, Gibson on the doorstep. What a lead we've produced here. What an atmosphere this Vegas arena is, too. Nothing against LA, but Vegas just, you feel it. You see the light show, you see the crowd, you see the, you know, the drum set and the mural up there. I do wish they had more things to show it. Like old NHL games, you got like a tour of the arena. You got like little broadcast things before the game. Now it's just puck drop, you're in. It's like, come on. Ooh, a hard shot there by Eichel, just up and over the net. Gudas now looking to clear. Killorn, he might have a step 2-on-1. Keep an eye on the right guy. And Alex Killorn will just walk straight in and beat me right side. I was just about to move over to the right too. Dang it, at the 10-minute mark. His last legs. Killorn, as we just maybe drift a little bit too deep in our crease. Yeah, we do. It goes off our toe and off the post and in. We did get a piece of it. Late reaction from our goaltender off the top of our pad. And there we go. Our first goal allowed in the National Hockey League. Isn't a pretty one. It is what it is. We stay composed. Thankfully, the boys built up a nice lead. We got to watch and make sure this doesn't give the Ducks the push they need, but dang it. I think I just slid a little bit too far back. I think that's all that was. We were in position. We got a piece of it. It bounced up and in. Is what it is. We're not going to be perfect. We're not going to get shutouts too often in our early career. Not saying it's not impossible, but 4-1 hockey game, 8:50 left in this second period. Roy now. Roy in, looking for a man, finds it in Colasar, who's had a fantastic game here. And it's going to be Roy who just sends that one wide off the pads of Gibson. Strome now trying to help out Fabry. He'll get the puck back, and the puck will skirt free into the Vegas zone. Hag now. He'll corral the puck and give it back to Dorofeyev. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Eichel. Looking for a man. Spots a defender trailing. That's actually Mark Stone who drifted back. McNabb is in high, so he was in low. That's why Stone was up so high. Minchikov there. Gives it up to Barry. Barry looking for a man. It'll be stripped away from him. Hag now over to Eichel. Eichel back to McNabb. Looks for Hurdle, but just unfortunately spun the wrong way, and we have an icing call. First icing call of the game, I believe. What a good one we got brewing here. I hope you guys like the new format. I do think the extended periods of 7 minutes do offer a little bit more excitement, more high-scoring chances, more shots, more physicality. And then one video per episode, I think, is a little bit more enjoyable. You don't have to invest a lot of time. They're nice, quicker, less than an hour, sometimes 45 to 30 minutes, or 30 to 45 minutes. Zegras now in, takes a shot, and we'll just corral that one easily into the corner. Beautiful work there again. Stone will carry this one out. Mark Stone through the Anaheim Ducks zone, and it's going to be Jack Eichel on his last legs trying to get a shot past Gibson, and another great save, and he's made about 15 good saves since coming in. It's crazy. Giving them the life they need. Even if they're in a big hole, he's giving them the life they need. Theodore now into the corner. Gets rubbed off by Zegras, but he muscles his way back behind our net, gives it to Pietrangelo. Pietrangelo has Carlson in front of him, but he passes it over Mark Stone, who has an extended shift here. And Gibson flashes the leather once again, up to 25 shots. Now, obviously, we were at about 10 before he came in, but having a good campaign here. There's the mural I was talking about. You see the castle wall. Pietrangelo tries the shot, blocked by Killorn, the goal scorer for Anaheim. He's through the neutral zone. We got to keep an eye on his shot. It's sneaky. In front. And another in front play. Back in front. It looks like Theodore's slow to get up there. Oh boy. Big save, but we're on our butt. Gudis now. Oh, we're out of stamina. Please, guys. Please, guys. And Holtz will clear this one. A couple of good efforts there by the Ducks. And it's going to be William Karlsson ringing it off the post. Oh my gosh, this is going back and forth. Leo Karlsson. And that is an unbelievable play and an even better celebration by Brett Leeson. Wow. From one end to another, they get all the opportunities. We come back down. Karlsson brings it off the post. And you got a cross-crease play. Not even cross-crease. Karlsson dips that back. Leeson heads. Look at the edge work. Look at the edge work. It's so good. I'm going to show you guys this one again, because that's an unbelievable goal. And I mean, we really had no chance. I'm not even upset about that. Who is the man that trailed as well? Watch this. This is what's so cool about 25. His body he's just staring at the puck. He's aimed his body. And because of that, he goes on edge work to position himself perfectly. The pass comes in, and because of that, oh my, that is just unbelievable. What a goal by the Ducks. Back and forth action now. We really need to dig deep. 2 minutes left in the second period. They've gotten the last two. I would say it was kind of like a lazy period for the Golden Knights, but we've rang it off the post twice in this period. It's not like we haven't had our opportunities. Okay, this is a problem. This is a problem. Brett Leeson looking to make it a 4-3 hockey game. Rings it off the post, then we make another good save. But come on, boys. Now's not the time to fall asleep. 1 minute left. We cannot enter this third period with only a one-goal lead after starting 4-0. But you knew the Ducks were going to make it exciting. We saw it in the preseason. They have no quit in their game. And I mean, another beautiful shift here from Corsair. And he's got to be MVP of this game. Nicholas Roy banks in the rebound. But all this work, look at this footwork and the stick work by Corsair. The big man can play. The big man can play. Known for his fighting ability, and I mean, again, I don't want to keep singling out Radko Gudas, but the man's not even looking at the puck. He's staring at his goaltender. 5-2, 3-goal lead restored with 40 seconds left, 20 seconds left. That goal came at the 40-second mark. Stone now in. We will head to the third period. with a 3-goal lead, 5-2 now in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. And what a game we got brewing here. Game number 1. It's always exciting to get back into it. What a period, though, from the Ducks. I mean, Gibson holds them in pretty strongly. That Killorn line looking good. Carlson dropping the pass to Killorn. Killorn finds Leeson, and that was a beautiful goal. From start to finish, that was impressive. Eichel now dangling at the blue line as always. Finds a Thomas Hertl who gets another shot off. Outside post, not really a good scoring chance from that angle. Stowe now, but we got some good work here from this line. Pressure early in the third period, and it's stripped away as Troy Terry will take this one through the neutral zone. Stolen by Theodore. He gets it over to Alex Pietrangelo, up to Stone. Stone now, the captain, looking for some room. Eichel now, and he will absolutely rip it. And there you go. Past Gibson, who's looked very good since coming in, but when you're given the time and space that Jack Eichel just got, you're not going to be able to save that too often. He's going to find the back of the net more times than not. Yeah, it just picks that corner beautifully. It's an unbelievable shot. And that's a great goal there. Back to a 4-goal lead, 6-2, and yeesh. This is a, maybe not the coach's favorite game, but it's definitely a goal scorer fan favorite. You love to watch it. Mark Stone now. His top line looking ever dangerous as the game goes on. More and more. Strome now. He'll try and get the puck up to Terry. And he gets flattened in the neutral zone. But he gets it back. Gets up on his feet. Strome now. Hey, they make a good scoring chance out of it. But we will hold firm. We're up to 21 saves. Not a bad effort here. Still 17:07 left in this third period of our first National League hockey game. 542 to 309. Pretty dominant performance, I must say. But Anaheim's had their looks. I mean, that second period, you got to give it to them. They've definitely closed the gap. A risky pass behind his back towards the net. Hertl now. Hertl has Mark Stone going to the net, but he's going to drive it himself. I think he just put it between the legs, and if he did, he's a sick psychopath. The AI in this game are creative, man. It's cool to see because you just never, even if it's not perfect, you never saw some of the creativity that you saw until right now. And it's all because other players are finding themselves getting into more positions. Woo! Nifty little play behind the net. Hertl, if he was a righty, may have been able to bury that one far side. Theodore now. Gets it along, gets tied up along the boards. Fowler rubs him out. McTavish now. Mason McTavish. In with Zegras. Zegras gets it on net, and we make another save. Theodore up to Eichel. Jack Eichel looking good in this third period. Fires it on net, and Gibson will hold on. Face-off win here will guarantee full pressure. There's a look at the Tendy. First game, doing pretty well under pressure, I must say. So far, not really letting anything faze him. Here we go. Carlson wins to Theodore. Oh, we got the puck movement now. Give Barbashev the Hattie. And another one-timer with green precision. And you can just see how freaking crazy those slap shots are. So fast and so accurate. Killorn now. Back to Leeson. He's had a good game. Able to steer that one into the corner off a little bit of a desperation save. Barry now. Minchikov steps into that one, and we are under siege here all of a sudden. Barry now with a shot. Come on, boys, get this one out. And, oh, gosh. Carlson steps in front, and we steer that into the corner, and Carlson now. So many Carlsons in this league, it's unbelievable. Barry. Tyson Barry now, under pressure from Holtz. Holtz gets that one to Carlson. Carlson to Whitecloud. And another pretty easy save, but it squirts out. And Barbashev's just out of reach of it. Leeson now, Brett Leeson. Scored that beautiful goal earlier. Fabry. And a good job by Holtz there. End of his shift to make that play. Dorofeyev now. He'll get it up to Hanifin. I'm losing my voice. I'm not practiced. I need to record more of these videos. It's actually crazy. Not doing these videos for a long time. It's wild how much my voice is hurting after each one of these videos. Dorofeyev now. Loses the puck to Fowler. All right, Strome in. Oh boy, what a pass. Fabry now to Radko Gudas, and of course he does. Of course he does. I chirp him the whole way through this game, and the captain, Radko Gudas. Oh no, he just turns and blasts it past. I mean, he just beat me where it hurts. I'm not good with those low glove saves, and he just fired it perfectly. Looking around our player, my guy doesn't pick it up, and he beats me short side with, honestly, a pretty respectable shot. We'll give it to him. We'll give it to him. He beat me this time. I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to chirp him to the point where he just ends up turning and fucking blasting one in. Gudas now up to Terry. Terry behind the net. Whoa, the wraparound attempt almost accidentally scored it in front. Roy. Over to Fowler. Zegras. Up to Roy, who goes for a skate towards me. I don't entirely like that. Thomas Hertl now. Top line stepping out on the ice. Hertl looks for Mark Stone, and a big block shot there from Cam Fowler. White Cloud in front. Hertl accidentally gives it up, and Zegras now has a foot. And we able to stay with him and just get enough of that one to shove it into the corner. I honestly didn't know what he was doing. He wasn't dangling at all. He was just skating towards me. But at the last second, it looked like he was going to flick to the other side, so I just stayed with it. Thankfully, I was able to get a pretty good opportunity on that. All right, 6-3, 7:43 left in the game. It's been a good one, fun and exciting. Like I said, probably not the coach's favorite, if I'm being honest, but sometimes that's how the games go. High scoring early in the season, a little bit sloppy, a little bit loose through the neutral zone. Zellweger now up to Zegras. Back to Theodore. Theodore now. Theodore will spot Thomas Hertl. Hertl will, I was going to say fire it on net, but he just absolutely fools. That's his first goal of the season. Interesting. Thomas Hertl comes down the left wing and just pumps this one into the back underneath the blocker of Gibson. And Gibson, who's looked pretty good in this game, that's just an absolute snipe. Right, same thing off the top of the pad. That seems to be a kind of cheeky goal in this version of the game. The low off, like just above the pad enough where it might even catch it and deflect it in. That's our 7th goal now. 7-3 in favor of Vegas. And I mean, as a fan, I'm loving the score. It's great. You don't see these too often, so when it happens, it's pretty great. McTavish now in front to Zegras. Another one will clear into the corner. Whoop. I'm just going to cover this one up because I don't like what just happened to Holtz. He looks a little injured. If he is, get off the ice, sir. 27 saves now in our first effort of our new rookie campaign. Oof, that's a big hit. No wonder he was slow to get up. And the T-Mobile Arena is actually beautiful. It really is. I mean, all the new arenas are really stunning. But something about this one, I mean, the vibes it holds. Another big save late in this game. 5 minutes left now on the clock. You see some life still in the legs of Anaheim, even though they're down 4. It can change in a second as Dumoulin gets this into open ice. Strome now up to Fabry. Fabry gets pushed off the puck, and Pietrangelo, I mean, we know he's a good defender. He's looking really good in this game. Back in front, that signature Anaheim Ducks play that I was talking about. A nice little shovel onto the net. So many bodies in front. You just hope that puck doesn't just pinball its way into the back of the net somehow. Holtz gets it to Hanifin. Hanifin in deep. Watch for the man covering, and Eichel strips it. And he goes between the legs. Oh, don't you dare do that celebration. Ew. Ugh. What a goal oh man, you can't do that when we have 7 goals. That's disrespectful. Through the legs and through the 5-hole. The AI is trying crazy stuff. I mean, I'm not kidding when I tell you I've played thousands of hours of NHL games, and not a single NHL game until this one would an AI ever try that. The creativity that this iCUE is having right now is really fun. It's really cool. I hope everybody who plays this game gets to experience it on the same level that I do, because in these first 2 games of Be a Pro, it's been wild to watch. Wow. I mean, that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful AF, but sometimes it's our team at least. At least I'm not getting disrespected on, you know what I'm saying? I feel bad for Gibson, though. 40 shots in the game now. He came in a 4-0 hockey game. He's looked pretty stellar himself. And then you get a guy like Jack Eichel who has the confidence to just go in there and do that. Oh, man, what a domination, though. 22-9 face-off wins. Eichel now steps in, loses that one, so 22-10. Gudis got his laugh on me. Leeson's had a good goal. Winds up. We're just going to play this puck out, I think. As much as I want to preserve my stats, I'm having fun right now. Hurdle, Stone. Tries to squeak through. It'll get it down. Last minute of play here, ladies and gentlemen, in our first official National Hockey League game. Killorn. To Theodore. Theodore behind the net. Gets it back up to Stone. Do we have one more burst of speed to make this a 9-hole? 8 goals in our first effort. Oh, just offside. I'm not lying when I said I did not expect Vegas. Don't get me wrong, Vegas is way better than Anaheim. You knew it was going to be kind of a lopsided tilt. I did not expect them to go out there and fire 4 in the first and then another 4 throughout the game. And that's going to be Thomas Hurdle getting slashed. A little bit of frustration now for Frankie Vetrano. We'll go on a power play late in this game to see if we can't bang home that 9 spot. They're going to do it. They're going to have to do it in 28 seconds, and it's a face-off win from Anaheim. Lisa now pushed off the puck, and oh, we got our second line out there. Probably a good thing from the coach. Don't want to rub it in too much. Dumoulin up to Fowler. Fowler looking for any outlet here. It's going to have to be a shorthanded goal, but it looks like we're going to maintain possession. You can hear the fans counting down. Ladies and gentlemen, with a 30-save effort, not bad in his first outing in his new uniform. The kid gets his first official win in the big leagues. And there's the celebration. You love to see it. A little bit of confidence for the coach. And the teammates are just celebrating as much as we are. You love it. You love it. And we're back, baby. Not a bad effort. I wish this one didn't go in. I feel like I should have had that one, but that's okay. At the end of the day, it's 2 points. That's all I really care about, especially in my rookie year. Anything to make the coach happy with us is a bonus.
And a nice team performance, but hey, let's give some kudos to the rookie, right?
That's what I'm talking about. 909? Not bad. Not bad.
Like that is
all right. That's going to be it for the first game. We'll go ahead and do our conversations with the people that challenged us there. I'm going to put points into these guys here.
Hey, I'm really happy with that win. I thought the Rook looked really good between the pipes. It's
Who's this talking? I've never heard this person.
Another way to get it in the way that he did.
Here we go. Congratulations on your debut and winning your NHL. What? Congratulations on winning in your NHL debut. I didn't have to push that hard. It was pretty easy. Ugh. I'm not going to say that. I'm not that much of a dick. What do we got here? With teammates like these and the best coaches in the league, I feel right at home. I'm getting used to pretty quickly, mostly thanks to my teammates. I think I still need a few more games to get accustomed. No, we'll do the first one. The first one actually sounds pretty good. Not bad.
Is continuing to roll with him out here. That's a sign that they believe in the rookie. And you know what? If that's good enough for them,
the hair flicks every time he turns his hair. You see a new piece of hair in that physics engine just go crazy. It's so good. Oh man.
Well, busy night in the National Hockey League.
All right, that's enough out of you, Sabalski. All right, so if we press sim to next game, it should start those conversations we had. Yeah, Talixon, he was the guy that challenged us. There we go. Wait a minute. Since when do you get that many attribute points? Huh? What? Wait, that's like +3 to everything that I said is going to be hard to maintain. Okay, either NHL 24 was that broken and you just never got these based on your successful objectives, or they drastically overhauled what you get for completing a challenge in 25. Because I've never seen, let alone +3s, that many +3s to glove low, stick low, vision. Those are all things that I was talking about. All right, hey, we'll take it. That's awesome. Let's go, baby. All right, so it's actually good to try and take on those challenges. All right, last thing we'll do in this video here is we'll just sim to when we're getting our next game. 2 more skill points. We're starting to rake these in as well. I think we will put 1 point into quick hands and another one into athletics just to get our speed a little bit quicker, because I do feel kind of sluggish moving around the net. We are up to a 72 by completing that challenge, though. Not bad at all. And it looks like we're getting another start here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So boys went out, won another crucial game against, who did they win against? They ended up winning overtime against the Capitals, and we're here for another start, an away game against the Tampa Bay Lightnings, a Steven Stamkos-less Tampa Bay Lightning. So looking forward to that. But guys, I hope you're enjoying this series. Again, thank you so much. This was really the first true video. The other one was kind of set up and getting started. But our first game under wraps, baby. It was a good win, a big team win. We got 2 points on the board, and we're heading out to Tampa Bay, the Sunrise State, and Sunshine State, sorry. And we're going to try and tackle it out with the Bolts. So until then, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the notification bell so you get notifications anytime one of these videos goes live. We're back, baby, and we're feeling good. Until then, make sure you take care of yourselves, and we'll catch you back here in the next video. Bye, guys.